Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Don't Be Afraid. We've escaped.
David woke up and felt hungry. He decided to go to the kitchen to have a little snack.
What a lovely, innocent thing. Hello, you funny-looking dog person. So we've escaped whatever under the sun it was that we just escaped, and this house setup. I've seen loads of people use this house setup in games. It must be a sort of a pre-designed thing. Free asset, that kind of thing. So we've escaped with the monster, and this is apparently before the kidnapping. Which, I wonder if we're going to experience the kidnapping for ourselves. That would be very interesting.
So his mother, she didn't turn around, just said,
David, honey, you can't sleep. Oh, darling, just eat a candy. I left you the whole bowl on your nightstand, as always.
That's very kind of you. I'm not creeped out or anything. I'm still...
Eat the candy and go to bed, honey.
Okay, I'll do that just as soon as I finish being nosy. Alright then, Alright, fine. I'll stop being such a rebellious little brat, and I'll... Sorry, I thought it was someone's head for a moment then. I'm just on the lookout for kidnappers everywhere. Being paranoid. Right. Candy! I sincerely hope it's not drugged candy. Let's have a candy. They're little oranges. Back to bed, I suppose. No, am I still hungry? Okay, I'm still hungry, mother. Please take more sustenance and shove it in my face until I stop howling. You can see why I wasn't hired to write that book on parenting. I'm still hungry.
You ate the candy, now go to bed.
I'm still hungry. I think. Or am I? I don't know. I tried going to bed. I clicked on it and everything. I hit my face into the bed and nothing happened. Is this not how sleep occurs? Okay, I suppose I'll have another try. Or do I need to go up the little steps?
David went to bed and fell into a deep sleep.
I needed to go up the little steps. My apologies, oh blast. Oh, I see. So we're having like little episodic deviations from the House of Horrors. Ugh. Getting flashbacks to a lusty Argonian maid. Why do you own so much jewellery? Why do I get the distinct impression you've stolen it off of people you've previously murdered? And what is it with your obsession with blowfish? Oh, gosh. I just wanted to stay in the nice, happy place. The nice, happy place with the nice, happy mother in the nice, clean house that wasn't full of blood for 5 minutes. But no. We invite you again to a meeting in the teacher's room. We need you at the meeting to decide on a certain matter. Sincerely, the teaching staff. Okay. I feel I should be curious about Mr. Franklin's life, but at the same time, the only thing I'm curious about is precisely how murderable he is. What's this box? Never mind what's in this box. No. Oh dear. Curiosity didn't kill the cat, but my giddy aunt did it traumatise the Muppet. Right. What is this? I don't know, but that sound effect reminds me of a game from about 3 decades ago that I cannot remember the name of now. Never mind. That's not really interesting. Maybe this will be a bit more interesting. The Eskimo have special harpoons for killing seals. The shaft is about 1 meter long and made of horn and iron. It ends with a blade stuck in the shaft. That must have been very uncomfortable. Sometimes it is only made of iron or copper. Only its end is not sharpened to make the hole in the seal skin as small as possible. Below the blade there are 2 wings bent inwards which do not allow... Kitty on, this is horrible. Must we read about the way that animals are hunted and murdered? Purely for the sake of their blubber? I'll have this, I suppose. Why are there crayons down here? Oh, another note from Andy, perhaps? This is Jamie's rabbit. Yes, I remember this from the demo. Right, let's hear some more words from Adam or Andy. Sorry.
found another kid. A girl. Her name is Lydia. I tried to take her with me, but this psycho already laid his dirty hands on her. I'm warning you. Be careful. Be smart. Play his stupid game so he won't suspect anything. Remember to look for my tapes, though. I'll leave you the screwdriver on the second floor in the drawer of the desk. I have to go. Find my next tape. I'll place crayons on the floor so you can easily find the right desk.
Ah, okay. Did I miss stuff from Andy in the previous one? Because I completely forgot to look for them. Okay, so on the second floor there were some crayons by a desk which has a screwdriver in it which I can hopefully stab through that maniac's eye. Do you mind? Sir. Right. Light. Was there a candle in here? Because I could really use the candle. No, there wasn't a candle in here. Oh, blast. We're not in the basement anymore, so there's no lights I can steal. Okay, upstairs I suppose we'll go. Okay, right. What is this? Why is there a picture of a squid? I don't know. Okay, that's got the same symbol on it that the key had. There's a bag under here. Please tell me there's no more severed heads in here. We can get a severed head in here, but let's see. Letter from Anna to Franklin. Oh, no, sorry. Dear, I'm worried about our daughter. You keep saying that she needs an operation. Everything is fine with her. Please spare her at least. If you do this, I'll forget about what I found on the 3rd floor. I'm going to work now, and I'll be back later. I love you. Sorry, sorry, hang on a minute. So, this is presumably Mr. Franklin's wife, perhaps? I would assume, the mother of his child. So, she loves him, and yet there's the whole, I'll forget about what I found on the 3rd floor. What did she find? Like a glove box full of strong pornography or something? What under the sun did she find? Franklin, honey, I ordered you this spear, which you have been looking for so long. I found it in Victor's antique shop. I hope you will be pleased. I know how much they fascinated you. I want a spear, because I want to murder Franklin, but other than that, I don't particularly want a spear. What's with the maritime motifs? What's this? I don't know. Right, okay, let me have a look through some of these cupboards, see if there's anything else in here. Another note. Appreciation to the newspaper context. Oh, application to the newspaper context. I can't read. My name is Frank. I would very much like to win a spear, which is the prize in your context. I am fascinated by this weapon. I am a biology teacher and have lots of artifacts at home, sculptures of the sea. My dream is to get such a spear, and I cannot find it anywhere. It is pointless. No one will even read it. Right, I feel that way about job applications sometimes, but we still have to do them, don't we? So he was a teacher with a daughter. Interesting. Lydia, after returning from school, go directly to your room. Dad will come to you. So is Lydia the daughter then? It seems like Lydia might be the daughter and not the housecarl. What's this? This is a very weird looking door. But that... Hello. You've reached the Secretary of Stupidness. How can we help you? So that would explain all the maritime stuff and all the fish and stuff. He seems to be into the sea for some stupid reason. Okay, that's locked, but presumably this is open. Yeah, here we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, the amount of dead bodies. How many people has this man killed? Right, crucial note that will be useful during my work. Inspired by old Celtic and Germanic traditions, mixing the brain with cement and shaping it into the form akin to a small sphere not only provided the user with powers of a dead relative. I know people had some really stupid beliefs back in the past, but I never thought any of them were that crazy. Or in some cases enemy, but also provided an ample supply of sacred ammunition. What? You watch some TV? I do not... I don't know... Oh, hi. I remember you from the past. You are horrific, but you have a nice waistcoat on, so perhaps I can forgive you. I'm still not going to. I think I hurt someone's feelings. Did your balloon burst? Yes, it did. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh, those eyes. Giddy aunt. Moving very, very swiftly. Where is this phone? Seriously. Oh, be quiet, you whining brat. Where's this phone? It's driving me up the wall. Here it is. Shut up!
David, is that you? Honey, where are you? We've been
looking for you everywhere. Are you alright? Please, come home. People really fall for that.
So I see amongst your other talents of murder, mutilation and monstrosity, you're also an impressionist. Idiot. Maybe that would be a good job opportunity if the biology stuff doesn't work out. Mind you do have lots of practical experience working with these things. Right, okay, so what happens to the child? Is the child gone now? I really hope so, because I really don't want to look at him again. Yes, he's gone, hooray, and I don't want to look at that TV. Okay, I haven't seen the desk with the crayons by it yet. That must presumably be behind here, or another desk. But, let's keep looking around, see what else we can find that might help us progress a bit further. This is just too dark to see, isn't it? Yeah, and there's no way I could get through with a candle anyway, so it's not that I made a mistake. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, I can climb up this step ladder, and I can click on his head, and I remember in the demo there was a time when I could put a bag over somebody's head in order to stop them blowing on me. So possibly I can find another bag in order to do that. But that would require the finding of a bag and the finding of a light, neither of which I have at the moment. This is still locked. Oh! Hi. Hi. So you were standing behind the door the whole time I was insulting you. Well, screw you. I'm still very confused. And I'm still very stuck. Oh, gosh. At least that kid doesn't make any more noises. Something to be grateful for, I suppose. You really think I'd take just like this knife or something, or a fork, something to defend myself with? Oh. You read a dozen notes that all talk about fascination and obsession with a great big spear. There's a spear on the wall, and you don't think that that might be important. Why? Because I'm me. I'm Phil. I'm a Muppet. Right, sorry about that. I've been wandering around for about 10 minutes trying to figure out what to do. Turns out what I needed to do was interact with the blatantly obvious thing. Right, back to the horror. Hello. Just kitty art. The last thing we need was one of you. Now I've been reminded of Nth and I'm sad. Sack, 5 pieces. Adhesive tape, 20 pieces. Chloroform, I didn't even know that was still produced, 5 pieces. Rope, 40 meters. Large cardboard box, 10 pieces. What fun. What fun. Oh, I see. Oh, finally light again. Brilliant, that's much better. Okay, so I can take these, yeah, new special items. Oh, yeah, there was another page, wasn't there? What? Child's drawing with the sad mother. Okay, that's oddly specific. Yes, there was another child's drawing at one point. I need this. There was a child's... Oh, screw you. There was another child's drawing back at the very beginning that I forgot to get. I don't know what the special items do. I don't know how they help. Maybe they're collectibles. I feel like they're possibly the difference between a good ending and a bad ending, which is going to be a bit of a shame if I screw that up. But okay, we can go through here now. Hi, friend. Yes, here we are. Okay, so up here there were 2 pictures of these busts that I can, well, sort of bang on. I need to figure out which is which. So that's got a painting right above it. So is that one. That one's up in a corner, I think. That one isn't. Okay, let me see which one seems more like the other. Excuse me. So I can bang on that one, but I can't bang on this one. I can click it. I can make it go click. I don't know how that relates to anything else. Okay, I don't understand that. We'll come back to that in a minute, though. A scary note. I shall be the judge of that. I can't believe it. So many people visit me and I didn't even realise that there is human flesh in the mannequins right next to them. They are incredibly stupid. Doesn't anybody wonder why these mannequins are here? I'm sure they do. They're just being too polite to say anything. Okay. Oh gosh. I've just remembered now. Yeah, wasn't there a note in the demo that talked about like stuffing the bodies of his victims inside the mannequins? So this one clicks. So do I need to hit that one before this one stopped clicking? Is that the idea? Hooray! Okay, that means I must have got the pictures the wrong way around, because I could have sworn that one was the one that had a number 2 next to it. But okay, something's happened. Has that opened the door upstairs, perhaps? Or maybe the big panel over here? Yes! To the demon shrine! The shrines of insanity! And another mask. Oh, good, and these ancient torturing devices. Oh, gosh. I'll have that if you don't mind. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just going to sidestep this. Here we go. Sorry, I'm a bit busy. I don't have time to play. You know what? You want to know the silly thing? The silly thing is this man has murdered, mutilated, and probably worse, to dozens of different people, and just the thought that he might hurt a kitten makes me far angrier than all of the death and mutilation that has occurred. So, am I going this way? I guess I am. I guess that just shows my priorities, doesn't it? I care more about kittens than human beings. But kittens are nice, kittens are soft, kittens are fluffy. Humans aren't any of those things. Okay. Oh, blast. Why did I do that? Me and my stupid face. Additional lesson with the group of students at 5:30 on the 2nd floor. Remember, topic, water, environment, prepare books. Okay. Oh, good. Another candle. I shall have this. Excuse me, gentlemen, madams, and anything else. Right, okay. So, who am I going off to play with then, if I'm not going to play with Franklin? I don't know. Where would Franklin have wanted me to go then? Was that a decision I could have made? Could I have gone through a different door? I don't know, but I'm going through this door for the time being. I'm going over here, just to have a look. Oh, there was a desk with the crayons. I completely forgot about that again, didn't I? Yeah, I'm still looking for Andy's screwdriver. What do we have here? Mr. Franklin, I have noted your advertisement in the local paper. I do have a special commission for someone with your teaching experience. I'm going to fax you the details. When's this from? 1812? Faxes? Seriously? And why do you have this kiosk in your house next to a piano? Why is that a collection of things that you have? This is locked. Does that mean I'm going to have to go and face the demons? Why do you have a grandfather clock bred with an anchor? Why is that a thing? Why is that a phrase I needed to say today? Okay, here we go. Ugh, I've got mice hiding under my desks. Under my desks? Under my couch is the phrase I'm trying to find. Oh, gosh. Despite the fact that they've been here for the entire game, they're still creepy. They ain't as creepy as you, and you're brand new. Hello, little friend. I'm gonna completely ignore whoever you are. What's this about? The puzzle piece is missing. Oh, I need a piece of a puzzle. And then you'll give me the bathroom signs. Okay, I don't know why I want the bathroom signs. I don't know why I'm going down here. What is wrong with your face? I mean, that's a very personal question for me to ask. But, yep, I do. Believe me. There's... Okay, there were certain jokes about certain groups in society that I could have made there, but I'm slightly too afraid to make any of them. But the whole "she's scared of dead people" is frankly understandable. Although, to be honest with you, I've been hurt by. To be honest with you, a dead person is far less likely to hurt you than anyone else. Right, Hey Lydia, I like you very much. You are nice and good looking. Do you want to go with me to the cinema? Sorry. Oh my giddy aunt. Sorry. The Shakespearean attempts of a, I don't know, a 6-year-old, I'm guessing. All the cards were torn out and there was only one left. May 4th, 2013. Dear Diary, my last birthday party was 4 years ago. I think Dad stopped liking them. June 4th. Dear Diary, Mom disappeared. Dad said she left and did not return. He forbids me to go to the second floor. I wonder why. September 12th. Dear Diary, Mom is still not here. Dad says something is wrong with my face. Oh, goodness, I feel kind of bad now. It was just like there wasn't a face, there was just a big hole. I don't know. And that he'll have to help me. November 6th. On that day, Dad wants to do the operation. Oh gosh, I thought he was a biology teacher, not a surgeon. Maybe he's trying to expand his talents. Still not seeing any crayons anywhere. Maybe I've already missed it. That would be a shame. Can I go to Narnia? Narnia would be slightly less terrifying. But it doesn't look like there's anything spooky in there, which just makes a nice change. But, okay. Let's go looking for Lydia, I suppose. Oh! She must be hiding in the cupboard. Can't say I wholeheartedly blame her. I think if I'd been going through this for the past 2 hours, I think I would hide in a cupboard. Alright, I'm sorry Lydia, I'll leave you in peace. I'll leave you in peace to be my sword and shield. Oh, whoop-de-doo, more blood. I don't think these are any secret panels though. Well, this is confusing. Who's supposed to go inside? If it's meant to be both, why would you bother putting a sign on at all? Anyway. Let's Ah, there it is. I knew there'd be one somewhere. I knew somewhere there would be something horrific. I knew it. Right, I think I missed the screwdriver. I don't know how the screwdriver was supposed to help me, but I'm pretty sure I've missed it.
It's Amy. Lydia. The girl that tried to rescue you, she's alive, but she's not herself anymore. I've never seen something like this before. This poor girl. I think she doesn't see. When she turned her head in my direction, she didn't react. Listen. I've left the key next to the tape. With the screwdriver, you can open the vent.
No.
The vent is behind the mannequin with a blue hand. Good luck.
I missed the screwdriver. I don't have the screwdriver, do I? Tools, voice box, drawings, bunny rabbits. But no screwdrivers. Although, now I come to think of it actually, let me quickly re-listen to his tape. This one.
It's in. Remember to look for my tapes though. I'll leave you the screwdriver on the second floor in the drawer of the desk. I have to go. Find my next tape.
Okay.
Crayons on the floor, so you can easily find the right desk.
Okay. When he said the second floor, I assumed it was operating on the American system, and the ground floor was the first floor, and then the floor above that was the second floor, so I assumed that we'd missed it. But he said the second floor, and this tape, the tape we've just found, is on the first floor, which means the screwdriver must be on the floor above us, so possibly we haven't missed it. Possibly we still have a chance to get some sort of good ending out of this. Here's an... It hated you and so do I. Right, moving swiftly on. Hi, a dead end. Bad idea. Oh gosh. Why do you have a kraken's mouth in your face? Okay, I think we need to snake. I think we need to be snaky. We need to be snaky. Okay, I don't know where she is. There she is. Okay, she can't see. What are you talking about? Okay, I think... Ah. She can't see, but she can hear. Okay. Good evening. She can't see, but she can hear, which means I need to not activate any of those monkeys. Because those monkeys make noise. They bang their cymbals together. I need to avoid them so they don't make any noise. They don't lead her to me. That's what I need to do. Oh, some people that haven't fully rotted away. Charming. Why do I want a... Oh, good, it's a fake leg. Of that, I'm grateful. I still don't know why I want a leg. I wouldn't mind a hand, but I don't want a leg. She sounds very close. I can't see her, but she sounds very close. Okay. Get the yarn. I don't feel like I should be afraid of her. I feel like she'd want to escape as much as I do, but at the same time, I don't feel like... Well, I already know she's not very present because she's already tried to kill me once. Okay, right, I think we're making progress. Oh, we're here again! I don't think I have the thing you need, though, do I? No, I don't. This is still locked. Oh, gosh. So if I missed it, do I need to keep going back through on like a circuit until I find the right piece? What is she singing? Why am I so disturbed by it? Why am I so obsessed with finding out what it is? Was there anything here? No, there wasn't. Okay. Okay, give us a minute. I shall keep looking. I do find myself wondering, though, is her face what Franklin wanted to do the operation with regard to? Like, he wanted to fix that? Or, is her face what he caused with the operation? Okay. This wall wasn't here previously. So somebody has come along and built a wall very surreptitiously, which is very naughty of them. But never mind, I think that means we've got to go back, because I haven't got the puzzle piece for this, so I need to go back and look for a piece of a puzzle. I don't know, though, where it is. I thought it was just a chase sequence. I didn't realise it was a finding exercise on top of that. Got to be somewhere. Just got to be slow, steady, methodical, and careful. If I am these things, I shall be fine. For a while, anyway. Presumably it's in here, right? This would be the sort of logical place for it to be, but you guys don't seem to be holding anything. What was that? I thought I could pick something up for a minute there. Maybe I'm going crazy. Ah, a diploma. Interesting. How exciting. At least I'm going to get murdered by an educated sort. If nothing else. Well, I'm convinced it's not in that room. There's nothing in there at all. Hi. Oh, gosh. I'm dead. Okay, right. It's got to be somewhere. Where is it? Maybe I need to go behind. Maybe I need to wait for her to pass by. Wait for her to go by there, and then go down there. I haven't been down there yet. I've also noticed how porcelain her skin looks, which implies that possibly she's a mannequin. Now we've got some sort of demon possession going on here. I haven't made any noise, madam. There's got to be somewhere. There's got to be the puzzle piece somewhere. Oh, this is open. Okay. I don't know if this is helpful or not, but, oh, this is a shortcut. Okay, I didn't realise this is where this led. Okay, that's good. Sheesh, I didn't realise there were that many of them out there. No, you're not, because you can't find me, because you're deaf as a doorknob. Okay, maybe back in the cupboard where she was. No, of course not, just many books. I can't solve a puzzle with a book. It's somewhere, surely. I just can't find it. Oh, here's a note I haven't seen before. I'd be very grateful if you would meet me in private. What would you say about dinner at a restaurant? If you agree, please call me. Okay. Who's Anna? I think Anna's the wife. I think Anna's Franklin's wife, so maybe someone was hitting on his wife. That was one of the things that contributed to him turning into a monster. I don't know. Frankly, I don't think this man was turned into a monster. I think this man was born this way. But that's a debate for another day. I'm still very stuck. I still cannot find this piece to save my life. Oh dear. I'm convinced I need that puzzle piece, but I can't find it. Oh, the bathroom? The bathroom's open now. She can hear me, she can hear me, she can hear me. I'm have to wait until she's further away. Okay, well at least we found a new room to check, I suppose, which is something. Okay, so opening the bathroom door seems to make a degree of noise, so I need to wait. Oh, the bathroom door's open now. Yeah, this game has an interesting mechanic whereby if you die, you don't lose any items you picked up since the last time you died. So you literally just respawn, you don't restart. So possibly the piece is in the bathroom, which means I don't need to grab it before I die. I wouldn't actually need to survive. Would you turn around and go back the way you came, you crazy goose? No, you wouldn't. Get it on. This is proving to be a little more difficult than I had initially anticipated, but alright. I think she can hear my footsteps is the thing. I need to keep a good distance away from her because if I'm too close she can hear my footsteps. And I think my footsteps are louder when I'm running, so I can only run when I'm really far away from her. And I have to be careful not to do things that make noise, like opening doors and stuff. My giddy aunt. I've never met anyone quite so stupid. Actually, yes I have, because I've met myself. Right, it's got to be in here. Please let it be in here. Hi, gentlemen. I'm just going to leave, because I've got the puzzle piece, which means I can do whatever under the sun it is I'm meant to do with that. I don't know how putting that puzzle piece into that box is going to help, but I'm hoping it's going to open the door. I can go in the door, and I can be free of all of this, I can run away, and I can hopefully get onto the second floor, find that screwdriver, go into the vent, and, to put it simply, get out of here! Oh, shut up, you stupid woman. Oh! The little ginger-haired demon has gone. A friendly child. Yes, very useful. He shoved his puzzle piece in the toilet. Oh gosh, right. Even I sing better than that. That's saying something. Ah, more fish. Can I have this bag? Yes, I can. I better take this with me. This will come in handy later. Okay, I think we'll go a bit longer because I spent a lot of that time just wandering around. Okay. According to sources, learned in Kyeobabala mystery, rabbi from the 17th century city of Chelem managed to successfully follow the instructions buried beneath the sacred text of Psalms and raise a clay servant known as the Golem, the Dumb One. Whilst not being the brightest of automata, the entity closely followed the orders of its creator as long as they correspond with the world. Right, I was told the story of the Golem once, and I've already completely forgotten what it was about. It's a strange thing. So, if we go up there, that'll take us onto the second floor, I think. That's what his daughter was singing. Or what was left of his daughter, perhaps I should say. Okay, so we could go down there, but I want to go have a look upstairs first, because I don't want to miss that screwdriver. Because I do know I missed a tape. I think I've got like the first tape and the third tape, but I haven't got the second tape from Andy. So I've definitely missed something from him. But never mind. Oh gosh, she's singing again. I can see where she learned her horribly off-key tunes from. Right. Oh no, don't tell me I need to put the bag there first. Please, no. I'm going to feel like such a fool if that's the situation. It is the situation, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to do whatever it is I need to do in here because I don't have the light. Oh gosh. Right, your letter has truly moved me. I can assure you that with my professional experience I will make your son behave himself again. My special program, which I'll apply during our private lessons, is designed to fix problems with the lack of concentration and memory loss. All of that can be achieved by teaching the children how to act. If you want to discuss the details, we continue the conversation on the number below. Okay. Oh, shut up. Can I restart? Hooray. Hooray, because I noticed it said save game. So, this will give me the opportunity to do this properly. Hi. Right, okay. I'm hoping there'll be the screwdriver up here and a second bag. Or maybe the other area was the sort of the bonus area we were supposed to go into. I don't know. The students did not stay the night as we agreed. I think the parents suspect something. The police, for now, are not snooping around about the boy. Probably will be able to do everything before they start to suspect you. That's from Theodore again. So Theodore's his partner in crime, I believe. Anything in here? Okay. Hallelujah! Found screwdriver! Hooray. Okay. Is this as I noticed before? Yeah, okay. Ah, another drawing. Heart, $60,000. Lungs, $20,000. Brain, $56,000. Kidneys, $40,000. Intestines, $20,000. Stomach, $20,000. And large intestines, $25,000. And liver, $17,000. So is that his idea? He was murdering people to steal their organs? And sell it? Sell them? I suppose? Is that the idea? I don't know. Let me listen to the tape that had reference to where the screwdriver needed to go again, because I've forgotten that.
With a screwdriver, you can open the vent. The vent is behind the mannequin.
Okay, a mannequin with a blue hand is what we're looking for. How many bags am I meant to get in this place, for goodness sake? How many bags must a man put over other men's heads before you can stab him in the bum, it would seem? Goodness, what a nasty machine. Somebody just said, oh, you're making a torture device? Where do you want the spikes? Do you want them on the back? Do you want them on the arms? Do you want them on the sides? Do you want them on the bum? Do you want them on the legs? And they didn't. They just said, yes. Giddy aunt. Right, what does this do? Oh good, it opens this. Why did I want this shortcut? How did this help me? Okay, so I need to find some more bags to put over people's heads. Because I need to have my light in order... Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't need to have my light, because there's a light here. Oh, you pig! You pig! You... Doesn't matter, it's not the end of the universe. It's extremely annoying, but it's not the end of the universe. Okay. So I've lost my light, which is a pain in the bum, but I'm not sure it helps me anyway, because I'm not going to be able to... Oh, there's a candle here. Here we go. But then how am I going to... I can't get to either of these, because I haven't got a second bag. Because I can't go this way, because I don't have a bag, and I can't go the other way because I don't have a bag. There must be another bag somewhere. Right, bag. How many more times can we say the word bag? What are these odd things on the walls? Right, we're going to do a jump cut so you don't have to listen to him anymore. I was going to jump for joy if there was a bag in there, but no such luck. Unless... This is the 21st century, Phil, and every single person in the world is drilling into your mind the concept of recycling. So why don't you use that concept? Sorry. You're not supposed to... Oh gosh. You're not supposed to find another bag, you're supposed to reuse the old bag. That's the point of opening the drawer, opening the secret passageway. We'll sell the lungs separately. I need more cash. Bring 4 teens, age about 13 years old, the stock needs to be refilled. So why were they... Why... So that explains all of the mutilation, right? They were taking people's... killing people. They weren't taking singing lessons, though, with all the money they were making. And they were... Oh, the map there, yeah, here we go. So they were getting the organs and selling them. Got a fake arm as well. I can make... Now what do I do? I'm really curious. Like, I want to follow Andy's advice and go down the vent and maybe get a good ending, but then at the same time I also want to go down there and find out what all that is about. But I suppose we'll have a look at this first. Ah! Some more of my life before everything went horribly wrong.
Woke up in the late evening and decided to visit his friend, Tom.
Why did you wake up in the late evening? Why didn't you get up in the morning like respectable people? Anyway, moving swiftly on. So, we're going to see Tom, are we? Sorry, an insect. So we're going to see Tom, are we? Okay. Just check all these doors, just make sure I can't go and invade anything.
But David always took a shortcut through the backyard.
Oh. What could go wrong with taking a shortcut through the backyard? Now I found a ladder. Don't know why I don't know why I'd taken a ladder with me.
He always sneaked out through the kitchen window.
Did he really? Good for him. Anything else in here? No, some brightly coloured boxes through there. Oh, so I need the step ladder to get up to the window, I presume. Okay, is there anything? Oh, hello, pussycat.
David didn't want to ask his mother for permission. He knew she wouldn't let him go.
Maybe there was a good reason for that. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any secret items here or anything, so I better put the yeah, here we are by the grooves on the floor. Here we are, and I can go up here, dodge the massive knife, jump out of the window, and definitely not get kidnapped. Oh gosh. I don't know, but I think that's enough for one more episode. I'm not quite sure. I've spent a lot of this episode walking around being stupid and not realizing really obvious puzzle mechanics, but never mind. I think that will be enough for this video of Don't Be Afraid. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm liking that it's staying varied. It's not just sticking around with the mannequins, it's introducing other sorts of bad guys and fresh puzzle mechanics as well, so it's keeping things varied and changing things up, and I'm enjoying it very much. So, thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.